What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dollar Mike back at it again with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a solid investing app that's actually a replacement for Robinhood or Webull or M1 Finance, whichever replacement that you're actually looking for. It can be a replacement for you. This is actually the Dough investing app, a solid investing app that I personally use on an occasional basis that I might be using more going forward in the future. So we'll see what happens. But basically, this will be a general overview of the app as well as how to buy and sell stocks on it. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into the video. Let's go. If you guys are new around here, I make videos talking all about personal finance. So if you're interested in any topics like that, any topics that you might see on my channel like credit cards, budgeting, investing, saving, other things that relate to money, then make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button to see more content like it, and make sure you check out those links down below, because those links down below will get you tons of free stuff, including a free stock with Dough if you decide to sign up. But let's not waste any more time. We can talk about all that stuff later. So let's actually get right into the Dough app. I have it right here on my phone. I've been using it for a couple months now, so let's actually just go over it. So let's open the Dough app and see what we got to work with. We're going to click on Dough right here, and it'll load up, and we are in. As of right now, my portfolio on Dough is very small, sitting at about $260.93. As you guys can see, if you're familiar with the Robinhood app, it looks pretty familiar to Robinhood already, with the overall account value sitting at the top. Right below that, it has your daily gain, and below that, it has the funds to invest, meaning I have 72 cents left in my actual cash to go ahead and invest and put into stocks and stuff like that. And the Dough app also does offer fractional shares, so if you want to invest in stocks and you don't have the money to buy a full share amount, you don't have to. You can buy a fraction of that. Either way, below that, you can see my portfolio for the day, the week, the month, over the past 3 months, over the past year, and then all time of me having my portfolio or you having yours on the Dough app. Below that, you have your investments, and right now you can see most of these investments are actually, some of them are actually stocks I picked out, like ChargePoint and PLL, and it's another one on here I believe I bought, but the rest of these are actually free stocks from you guys already for signing up with the Dough app, so thank you very much for that. We're actually going to make this some type of portfolio. I don't have a full-blown plan with it yet, but we'll figure it out. Either way, you'll see all your investments here, and if we scroll down even further, we'll see an idea feed where it'll tell you about basically stocks that you're actually watching to give you news on those particular stocks. So we go ahead and click on the idea feed, the first one right here. It'll basically open up a full-blown article where you can read and see what's going on with the particular stocks that might actually be on your watch list or something like that, or particular stocks that you might already be invested in with Dough. If we head on back and we scroll down even further, it basically shows you your favorites, which is overall your actual watch list. So you can see on my watch list, I got Organigram, I got some Nokia, Palantir, Mara, Riot, Twitter, PNLL, Square, MicroStrategy, all the good stocks, all the solid stocks. Not the best stocks to invest in, but you know, hey, they're on the list right now. I haven't updated this in a while, so yeah. So let's scroll back on up to the top real quick, and I'll actually show you guys how to go ahead and buy a stock. So let's say you want to go and buy some Apple stock. You're going to go up to the top right corner, click on that little magnifying glass icon, and you can actually see here, it'll show you some recently searched stocks. You can see my recently searched right there. It'll show you the most popular stocks. It'll also show you the small exchange futures hit by the pandemic. I can't say that word or else I'll probably get demonetized. Large gainers, biggest losers, all that kind of different stuff. So different types of ideas as far as what you want to invest in. So let's actually scroll down. We can see, let's do Coinbase, a new release. Click on Coinbase stock in particular, and here we go. We got ticker symbol coin, Coinbase Global Inc. sitting at $240.67. If we want to go ahead and add this to our watch list, we're going to simply click on favorite right there at the top right. We're not going to do that right now, but if we want to scroll down, we'll get more information about Coinbase stock, the previous close, open, highs, bids, all the kind of good stuff that you would probably want to know about the stock if you are invested in it or want to be invested in a stock like Coinbase, which in my personal opinion, pretty solid. Either way, you can go ahead and click on see more to see even more stuff like the ex-dividend date when they actually go ahead and update that, but Coinbase doesn't pay dividends, so it wouldn't have an ex-dividend date, but it is good information to know. Past that, you scroll down a little bit more, you can see today's range, the 52-week range, PE ratio, and even more things. But on top of that, if you want to go and buy Coinbase, you simply click on buy coin, buy ticker symbol coin, and we can buy, as you can see, in dollars. I believe as little as $5 you can go and invest in just about any stock on here, or you can buy in shares. So in this particular case, let's just go and buy in dollars. And let's say we wanted to buy $5 worth of coin. Simply hit buy in dollars if you want to do a fractional share of Coinbase, hit review order, and then go ahead and deposit the money if you don't have it. If you already have the money in your account, then you can go ahead and swipe up and you'll be all good to go for buying a share or fractional shares of Coinbase. But if you want to go and buy shares of it, you go ahead and click on the shares option, and this is where you can actually do different types of orders. So you can do a market order like for a fractional share, or you can do a limit order, you can do a stop order, or even a stop limit order for buying stuff on Doe, as well as you can do on Robinhood and other investment platforms. You can also go to the top right of the screen and actually change your default settings when it comes to actually going to buy shares, options, or futures. In particular, I just stick with shares for the most part. I might do some options on Doe. I haven't really fully decided yet, but we'll see what happens in the future. If we go on back, I can actually show you how to go ahead and sell something. So let's actually go on over to a stock I have in my portfolio already, which is, let's go ahead and do DB, ticker symbol DB, or Deutsche Bank AG. If I want to go ahead and sell DB, I would simply click on the stock and then click on sell, and I can either sell in dollars or I can go ahead and sell in shares, which in this case I have one share, and it would sell or fill tomorrow morning when the market opens. I can also set limit orders to sell on DB. So let's say I want DB to sell at $15. If it hits $15, I want to sell. I can set it that way, or I can set it for a market order, a stop order, or a stop limit order. So that is the basics of how you would buy and sell stocks on the Doe app, but this app offers way more than that. If we actually scroll back and look at my original investments that I have right here, you can see this button next to where it says your investments. It says overview. So on the overview tab, you can actually see all the money you have invested, all the money you have in cash, your total gain loss for today, unrealized loss or unrealized gain as well. If you scroll down even more, it'll even give you a full-blown breakdown of wherever your money is invested in the particular Doe app. So you can see I have 36% of my money invested in materials, and it'll tell me what that is. PLL and CX. We got about 19% or roughly 20% invested in energy stocks, which is MRO. I think that's Marathon Oil, and TALL, which I believe is Tellurian. And yeah, it goes down, it shows you every single thing, it breaks it down for you, so you don't have to do that on your own. The Doe app will also give you this report card section where you actually can go in, you can go and see the ratings, the earnings for this particular stock, which in this case is Apple. You'll see the net income, the revenue, the debt, as well as the cash, all there for you, all for free using the Doe app. Pretty cool. If I head on back, it's even more than the Doe app offers, so let's do just that. Let's head on back and let's actually go up and let's search for Apple stock. So APPL, ticker symbol APPL, Apple Inc. common stock. And we see Apple is sitting at $139.96 right now, but the main thing we want to focus on is this little gold circle around the Apple logo. This gold circle is basically stories for Apple stock or any particular stock that you might be searching on the Doe app. So when you actually go and click on that golden circle, it would basically bring up news talking about Apple stock or anything related to Apple stock, maybe chip companies, and it would turn into a Facebook story or Instagram story or Twitter fleet where you can actually go in and see different news going on about any particular stock that you're researching, any particular stock that you're already invested in, and you can see everything is popping up right here for me. We can go through the stories, see what we want to see. So we see Apple's high reliance on TSMC could backfire. That's talking about the chip company. If we go ahead and hit swipe up to read, we can read full-blown articles right here, right off the Doe app. And this particular article is all about Apple and TSMC, one of their chip makers that actually make the chips for some iPhones. I believe Samsung makes the other chips, and I think overall Apple is making their own chips, which will eventually go into iPhones as well, which is Apple Silicon. But the whole point is, you can go in, you can see news articles and stuff talking about whatever particular stock you have in your watch list or whatever particular stock that you actually already invested in. New news may pop up every single day, and that's simply how you go ahead and view at it. And you can see even more articles popping up right here talking about Apple, and it's as simple as that. If you like to invest in stock options, the Doe app does that as well. You simply go to the stock you want to invest options on, click on options chain, and you can do what you got to do right here, right on the Doe app as well. Back at the main menu, there are only a couple of other things I wanted to show you guys, which is this little cog button right here next to company. This basically allows you to put or customize how you actually view your information when it comes to your investments and how you actually view your information when it comes to watch lists. Most likely, this is all for investment values. As you can see here, I have price, daily change, total profit percentage, and the actual cost, my average cost on that particular stock. But you can also see down here, I can add more values if I want to add more values. And let's say let's go ahead and add, let's add the yearly low. So once I add the yearly low and I click done here at the top, and we can reorganize these any way we want. Once I add the yearly low, it's going to go ahead and be on the end, so you go ahead and scroll on over, and you can see here's the yearly low for every single stock that's in my particular portfolio. Once again, you can fully customize this to make it however you want it to be. This is how I have mine customized, and you can make it customized to whatever you like personally. Lastly, on the top left of the screen, you'll see two lines. So you go ahead and click on that. It'll basically bring down the menu where you'll get the home, which is where we are now. You'll get transfer funds, which you can basically connect your bank account to deposit funds into Doe app, or you can actually withdraw funds back to your bank account. You'll also get your history of all your transactions on the Doe app. So we go ahead and click on that. You can see here's all the history of all these these transactions on the Doe app. Past that, you'll get your documents where you can go and get your tax documents or whatever type of documents you might need for your investment portfolio. You'll get a support where you can go ahead and chat with them if you need to, and you'll also get the settings tab where you can basically access more settings about the Doe app. Trading stocks on Doe is 100% free, just like Robinhood. You'll also get a free stock if you sign up with my link down below. In the options as well as the futures, I believe there are small fees for those. With the options trading, I believe most of it is free with a small fee on certain particular options. In the futures trading, I'm pretty sure you have to pay for. I've never traded futures before. I'm not too familiar with futures, so let me know if you're interested in futures down in the comment section below. I'll look into them, but I've never traded futures before, so I'm not personally educated on it, so I don't want to give you the wrong information when it comes there. But I believe you'd have to pay a small fee to trade futures on the Doe app. If you want to go ahead and transfer your Robinhood portfolio on over to Doe, or really any other portfolio on over to Doe, you can do that as well. Doe will cover the transfer fee, and it's as simple as going onto the transfers tab on Doe, clicking on link brokerage, and then doing what you gotta do, signing in, doing everything they say on the app, and you'll be all good to go when it comes to transferring one portfolio over to Doe. So overall, that is the Doe app. That's how you'll go and buy and sell stocks on Doe. I do like the app. If I had to give any type of critique, overall, I would probably say I would want the app to be more streamlined, make it flow more like the Robinhood or the public investing app. I think they're both great apps as far as beginners, and they're both great apps as far as how they flow, how they feel. This one feels just a little bit clunky, but that's not really an issue and can easily be fixed in a further software update. Overall, just making the app flow better works best for me. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you use an app like Robinhood or Public before, then you probably know what I mean if you move from those apps to something maybe like Fidelity or to something like Vanguard, where it's very old feeling. It's kind of hard to explain. That's personally what I like. It is what it is. It's not that big of a deal, but overall, I'm pretty sure they'll make some type of update where it just makes the flow of the app just better. So either way, I'll be waiting for that update, but I do enjoy the app. I haven't decided if I'm actually going to move my Robinhood portfolio on over to Doe, but if I don't do that, then Doe will definitely have a specific purpose. I'm thinking of using it just for options trading or something like that, which is perfectly fine with me. I definitely want to have my options separated. I definitely don't want any crypto on Robinhood at all because it just impacts my portfolio. So overall, different apps for different reasons for me. You don't have to do it all like that. I personally like it like that. That just makes me more sane, I guess you could say. I also recommend checking out the Doe social media channels. They go and do live streams, I believe every other week or every week or so on Instagram, and I believe they do live streams or live voice chats or whatever on Twitter as well. I was actually sitting in one with the CEO, which I personally think is pretty cool, and they actually go on there and they talk about stocks, they talk about what's going on in the world, what's going on in the markets, everything like that an investor, I think, or a beginner investor or an experienced investor would or should need to know. So either way, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit it with a like button. Make sure you check out my Discord link down below. We talk about all type of personal finance stuff down there. Check out the Patreon as well if you want to further support the channel. If you don't know, now you know. Also, check out those links down below to get yourself some free stocks, free cryptocurrency, and free other stuff like money back and gas. And that's pretty much it. I really do like the Doe app. I might start using it a little bit more now. I haven't really been using Webull too much either, but overall, Webull for me was really just for not cryptocurrency. Webull for me was really just for penny stocks. So once the penny stock market starts to take off again, we'll get back on Webull as well. So either way, if you enjoyed, thank you very much for watching. I'm out. Take care of yourselves. Drop a like. Dollar Mike. Peace.